Welcome to the bottom of the rabbit hole. Salute to all the Matrix University subscribers checking in. You are appreciated. In this video, Neil Patrick Harris talks a little Matrix 4 during a couple of different interviews. And if this is your first time down here, or you want to know everything about the Matrix 4, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss out on any news updates. The Just for Variety podcast recently caught up with Neil Patrick Harris, who had this to say.
Do you understand what the Matrix is?
I would never even try. I agree with what he says. I mean, Yaya was in it in his own way. We all had our own little tracks, but Lana is a very fluid, free, evolved creator, in the true sense of creator.
Right.
So words aren't as important to her sometimes, and sometimes they're very important. And physicalities are changeable. So we would do inconsequential scenes that would change a lot. So yes, I think the Bible of the Matrix is certainly she wrote the script, so it's in her brain. But yes, we're all just puppets. We play along with whatever it is.
Did you watch the other movies before you went to shoot it?
Of course.
Like right before, to sort of
Throughout.
What are you thinking? Like, I'm gonna be in the Matrix. Like, that is just, it's the Matrix. Like, my husband, it's literally his favorite franchise of all time.
I wish I could say that my role allowed the appreciation of the largeness of it. I'm not supposed to reveal too much about it all, but I did recognize that because Lana had done Sense8 for Netflix before, and that was a small group of gypsy people that traveled around the world making this, and a lot of the same crew was part of the Matrix. It didn't feel large because it felt she was in her sweet spot, which was filming on the fly, filming using natural light. So sometimes you'd sit around for an hour waiting for the clouds to clear, and then you'd quickly film. You'd film pages at a time in 30 minutes and then be done, because she has ideas and vision. So it always felt very spur of the moment and felt very spontaneous, which I think is very unique for the scale of the movie. Right. You would think that a giant movie would be 100% storyboarded, animatics, we're checking off shots. And I think she's lived that before 3 times over. And I would suspect that she wants to do things her own way now. And it was so to answer your question, it wasn't often that you felt that you were doing something gigantic, because she made it feel very intimate. And I feel like watching the movie will be a different experience than it was watching the first group in a visual way.
Neil Patrick Harris also did a recent interview on The Daily Show with Trevor Noah.
Yeah, well, I was working right as the pandemic started. I was filming The Matrix 4 in San Francisco, and that was right when everything started being a little bit cuckoo at the beginning of last year. And then we came home. We're about to head to Berlin to film the second half of the movie there, and the lockdown happened, so that got held for a while. I got COVID, my husband, our kids, and we all got COVID early on, and so we were just hunkered down. We were fine, like medium on a spicy level. I've been blessed. Then I went to Berlin, filmed more of that movie.
Last summer, in the Matrix 4 cast quarantine video, we found out that Neil Patrick Harris was under quarantine when he arrived in Berlin. But at that time, we weren't sure if that was the standard protocol for everyone or if he had come in contact with the virus. So this most recent series of interviews finally solves the mystery. It was also exciting to hear the observations Harris made with regard to Lana Wachowski's comfort level working with so much of the Sense8 crew while filming. And speaking of crew love, here you can see Jada Pinkett Smith supporting her castmate Priyanka Chopra Jonas by unboxing her new book Unfinished on social media platforms.
Exciting.
So who's more excited that you're in Matrix right now, you or Nick? Who's... You are in the new Matrix movie. You've shot your part. You're done, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, just being a part of something so iconic that, shaped my generation. Like when the first Matrix came out, I remember the conversations around it. I remember how it changed people's perspective. And then to be directed by Lana Wachowski was just like, it's like historic. I'm just grateful to, be along for the ride, honestly, on that one.
Did you have to audition for that one? Can you give me a little backstory of how it happened?
No story. I'm not allowed to talk about it. I have a major gag order.
I'm not even asking a plot question. You
Wait.
can't say how you...
I'm just scared, man.
Okay.
What if they kick me out?
I just envision...
I've already shot it.
Yeah, I was going to say. I just envision you meeting Lana and Keanu on like a distant hilltop somewhere. Like it's like, it feels like it has to be that kind of story.
It was, I did audition, I got a call back, and I was in India, and I remember to San Francisco from India to meet Lana.
Be sure to sign up for the Project Matriculated Premiere Party event. You can support this channel by ordering your Matrix University gear at our Teespring shop, or by sharing these videos on other platforms like Facebook, Reddit, Twitter. And remember, as one realizes that one is a dream figure in another person's dream, that is self-awareness.